Have you ever used an ATM and felt like something was off? Maybe the card slot was a little loose or the keypad felt unusually thick. It might not just be your imagination. You could be staring at an ATM skimmer, a sneaky little device designed to steal your bank card information and your hard-earned money. Today we're diving deep into the world of ATM skimming. We'll uncover how these scams work, what the devices actually look like, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself from becoming a victim. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot the red flags a mile away. So what exactly is ATM skimming? In simple terms, it's a method criminals use to illegally collect data from the magnetic stripe of your credit, debit, or ATM card. They attach a small, hidden device called a skimmer over the ATM's real card reader. When you slide your card in, you're unknowingly sliding it through their device first, which reads and stores all your card's information. But wait, your data alone isn't enough, right? They also need your PIN. That's where the second part of the scam comes in. To capture your PIN, criminals use a couple of different tactics. The most common is a tiny, hidden camera, often disguised as a part of the ATM itself. It could be hidden in a brochure holder, a fake panel above the keypad, or even just a tiny pinhole looking down at your fingers as you type. Another method they use is a keypad overlay. This is a fake keypad that fits perfectly on top of the real one. It looks and feels almost identical, but as you press the buttons, it records your PIN. When you combine the stolen card data from the skimmer with the PIN from the camera or overlay, the thieves have everything they need to create a clone of your card and drain your account. Now, you might be thinking these devices must be easy to spot, but that's the scary part. Criminals have become incredibly sophisticated. Skimmers are often expertly crafted to blend in seamlessly with the ATM's design. They're painted the same color, made from similar materials, and might even have matching logos. They count on you being in a hurry and not paying close attention. Let's talk about where you're most likely to encounter these skimmers. They can be found on almost any machine that accepts card payments, not just bank ATMs. Think about gas station pumps, parking meters, or point-of-sale terminals in retail stores. Freestanding ATMs in convenience stores, bars, or tourist areas are particularly high-risk targets because they often have less security and are not monitored as closely as bank-owned machines. So, how can you tell if an ATM has been tampered with? Your best defense is a quick physical check before you ever insert your card. First, focus on the card reader. Wiggle it, give it a gentle tug. A real ATM card slot is built to be sturdy and should not have any loose or wobbly parts. If anything feels loose, misaligned, or like it could be pulled off, that's a huge red flag. Walk away and find another machine. Also, look at the color and style. Does it match the rest of the ATM perfectly? Sometimes skimmers are 3D printed and might have a slightly different texture or color. Next, examine the keypad. Look for a keypad overlay. Does the keypad look too thick or raised? Does it feel spongy or different from what you're used to? Press a few of the keys. If they don't respond crisply, something might be wrong. Also, look around the keypad area for any tiny pinholes that could conceal a camera. Check the top of the ATM, the sides, and even the little privacy shields. A common trick is to install a fake panel or a brochure holder nearby with a camera hidden inside. One of the most important habits you can develop is to always cover the keypad with your other hand when you enter your PIN. Do this every single time, without fail. Even if you've checked for cameras, you might miss one. Shielding your hand makes your PIN useless to any hidden cameras. It's a simple, free, and incredibly effective way to protect yourself. Let's look at some real-world examples. Sometimes, skimmers are surprisingly bulky. They might be a whole fake front that snaps onto the ATM. In other cases, they're incredibly thin, known as deep insert or shimmer skimmers. These are inserted deep inside the card reader slot, making them almost impossible to see from the outside. While you can't physically detect these as easily, being vigilant about your bank statements is key. This brings me to my next point. Monitor your accounts regularly. Don't wait for your monthly statement to arrive in the mail. Use your bank's mobile app or website to check your transaction history every few days. If you see any charges you don't recognize, no matter how small, report them to your bank immediately. Criminals often test a stolen card with a tiny purchase to see if it works before making larger withdrawals. The sooner you report fraudulent activity, the faster your bank can take action, and the better your chances of getting your money back. Also, consider setting up transaction alerts with your bank. You can often get a text message or email notification for every transaction or for transactions over a certain amount. This gives you real-time information and allows you to spot a problem the moment it happens. What should you do if you find a skimmer? First and foremost, do not use the machine. Don't try to remove the device yourself, as you could damage the ATM or destroy evidence. Instead, step away to a safe distance and report it immediately. If it's a bank ATM, call the bank's customer service number, which is usually printed on the machine itself. Also call the local police. They need to investigate and hopefully catch the people who placed it there. Your report could save dozens of other people from getting scammed. Let's recap the key takeaways for staying safe. 1. Wiggle everything. Before inserting your card, always check the card reader and keypad for any loose or suspicious parts. If something feels off, it probably is. 2. Cover your PIN. Every single time you enter your PIN, shield the keypad with your hand, your wallet, or your body. Make this a habit. 3. Choose your ATM wisely. Whenever possible, use ATMs located inside a bank branch. They are more secure and checked more frequently by staff. Be extra cautious with standalone machines in high-traffic, low-security areas. 4. Be an active account monitor. Check your bank statements frequently, at least a few times a week. Set up transaction alerts so you're notified of activity on your account in real time. 5. Trust your gut. If an ATM looks strange, has weird graphics on the screen, or just gives you a bad feeling, don't use it. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Find another machine or get cash from a cashier inside a store. ATM skimming is a serious threat, but it's one you can effectively combat with a little bit of knowledge and a healthy dose of caution. By incorporating these simple checks into your routine, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim. The few extra seconds it takes to inspect a machine are well worth the peace of mind and the security of your finances. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this guide helpful and feel more confident about using ATMs safely. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips on staying safe in our digital world. Share this video with your friends and family too. Everyone deserves to know how to protect their money. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.